you can't thrive in business until you're able to sit down and ask questions, and you must get answers to those questions. Praise the Lord. Are you ready? So we'll share together this morning. I call it Business Strategies 101. So some of you have been thinking, I don't even know what to do. I know I should do business, but I don't know the kind of business to do. I see opportunities everywhere, all around the city of Abeokuta. I came into Abeokuta not quite up to 4 years, thereabout. But when I came, I saw that there's a gap. So that's the issue of the story of the shoe wearing. People are not wearing shoe, and somebody says everybody needs to wear shoe. So I saw that gap, and I said, okay, we can do something about it. And that's what we came, and I said, we just plugged into it. And then I saw that it is possible actually to make money. Now, let me give you an example. You wouldn't believe that it's possible for somebody to spend 500,000 naira on a particular product or a particular service. Would you have believed that? In this same Abeokuta? Would you have believed that? But that's the reality. Just for one particular activity, somebody is spending half a million. And the money didn't come from outside. The money is there. So opportunities abound. And that's why you need to take advantage. So let me start with, I'm sure the slides will be projected so you can follow through. So Business Strategies 101. And let me start with the concept of demand and supply. What does this say? What does this mean? It means that you can't do well until you understand this concept. Whatever you want to do, you're making it big is as a result of the demand that is placed on you. Now, let me also put it this way. If you are thinking about what to do, think about what are the things that people are demanding for. So let's look at Abeokuta, for example. It's just like she said, secrets, people secretly making money. It is the demand. You don't think about supply without demand. It's the demand first. So what do I do? How do I know what to do? Think about what are the people. So let's look at Abeokuta, for example. What are the things that you think are on the high demand? What people are demanding for? Because somebody is thinking, and maybe somebody to identify where to plug in. Somebody is thinking, I don't even know what to do. I don't know where to plug in. I don't know what to sell. I don't know what service to render. So okay, let's talk about what kind of the things that you think people are demanding for in Abeokuta. Can we go? They are demanding for food. They are demanding for what again? And so what are the FMCGs? I'm coming back there. What are the FMCGs, the fast-moving consumer goods? What are those fast-moving consumer goods? Food is part of them. What else again? Entertainment. And I agree to that. What else are they demanding for? Fashion. Are they demanding for fashion? Accommodation. People want to be fashionable. People need places, houses to rent. Now I'll tell you how you can plug in into all of these areas. What are the things that people are demanding for? You can't think of anything? You say, well, that's where the issue is. Now let me tell you, you know where the real work is to be able to crack the codes. It's to be able to deal with. You see, so sometimes you ask yourself, and sometimes you ask the people that are around you, And you must get the answers. It's in the answers that you discover what you are supposed to do. Let me explain to you. I teach this often. And I used to talk about follow your passion. Do what you are passionate about. Can I submit to you? This is my new reality. My submission is now that don't just do what you are passionate about. Do what people are demanding for. Because if your passion is to sell this speaker, that's what you are passionate about. I love selling speaker. And in 1 week, 50 people are demanding for this handkerchief. In 1 week, everybody say, I want handkerchief. I want handkerchief. In 1 week, you don't get single person to ask for speaker. Can I submit to you? By the Spirit, you don't need to be told to start considering handkerchief. Do you get what I'm saying now? It is the demand that should determine. So, but I'll show you. Because somebody is thinking, what about my passion? So I talk about the concept of major and minor. Major into your minor, minor into your major. Sometimes pick from what is the minor and you can grow into your. If your major is to sell speaker and everybody is asking for handkerchief, start selling handkerchief. And from there, you can build capacity to start selling speaker. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So it is the demand. So ask yourself, what are people demanding for? When look at your interactions, the time in the last 1 year that you have met people, what are the things that people have asked you? Where can I get this? Where can I buy this? How can I get this? This is a signal for you to know what to do and what to sell. I have seen 4 of my friends called me to say, I want to be in Abeokuta. Do you have an idea? So you're talking about a place where you will feel like you have not missed anything. Everything will still be fine, but not too expensive. So that's an opportunity. A friend calls and says, okay, we just want to move around Abeokuta. Can you recommend to us where we can go? Not that is a business. And somebody is playing in that space. You know what they do? And let me also say this. You don't need to own a product to be in business. Do you hear what I say? See this whole idea of, I want to sell something. I want to sell something. You don't need to own a product to be in business. So I'll give you what some people are doing. You know what some people have already done? They position themselves because they know people want to come into Abeokuta. You know what they do? We are here. Whenever you are coming, we will come to receive you. We will get a place for you to stay. And we will find places for you to visit. We will do all the arrangement for you. We will go there, fix appointment with those places on your behalf. When you come, we will take you to those places, check on those places, have fun. When you are done, we will take you back to your hotel to rest. And we can do that for you. You don't need to know anywhere. We will find all the places that are very good. That's one of those places you talk about, Olumo Rock. Where is it again? Amusement Park. They do that work. They have done all the work. They have gone around to find all the places. So your own is you are coming to Abeokuta. I want to come with my spouse for 1 week. They will do all of those findings. They will take you to all of those places. And guess what? There are ways to make money, not just in one direction. They can make money in all those directions. Guess what they'll do? They will have gone there. They go to Olumo Rock and say, I have clients who are coming, and they are 5 in numbers. They are coming to do sightseeing. How much per head? Olumo says it's 5,000 per head. And so, add 2,000 to it for me. So when they are coming, they are going to pay 7,000 to you. The 2,000 on the 5 of them, I get it. For any reasonable business person, it's a yes. Because I don't need to spend money to advertise. You are advertising for us. Bring people. All I want is bring business. And I don't mind. to make or give you extra. Even if it is that same 5,000. So I can bring, okay, this is an agreement. Even if you are not adding anything, you have an agreement with Olumoro and say, I bring 10 people for you. Your rate is 5,000 naira. What percentage will you give me? So we're going to give you 10% on all the people you are bringing. So you get that. The hotel, same thing. I'm bringing 10 people for you to lodge in your hotel. It's going to be 200,000 naira. What percentage are you giving me? We give you 10%. So you got 10% from here, 10% from here, 10% from here. At the end of the day, you have made almost 300,000 naira for not selling anything. Do you understand what I'm saying now? You have not sold anything. The only thing you have done is the buyer meeting the seller. Guess what it is? That's their business. They have a business name for it. They have business card for it. That's what they do. That's what they're living on. And guess what happens? After you have taken all the 10%, then the people who are coming, I'm going to do all of these things for you, but this is my fee. Sometimes you call it administrative fee. I will be glad to pay you. For saving me the stress of going to find out all of those locations, I will be willing to pay you. So at the end of the exercise, they have gotten what somebody is going to make in 1 year, in just one transaction. What product do they have? Do they have an hotel? Guess what? Somebody is thinking, well, how would they move around? You don't even need to own a car. Find somebody who owns a car. Boy, I've got business for you. This is your car that is just complaining. 1 week, you make 100,000. I say, is that so? Yes. Some people are coming. Your own is take them to all the destinations and they will pay you. Of course, on him, you will get commission. You see how possible it is now. That's why I tell you, problems will give room for opportunities, and opportunity will give room for money. So it's the demand. What are people? So I'm telling you what people have demanded. I've got 4 people who called. We're coming. Can you recommend an hotel? I don't need to own an hotel. If I want to make money off them, I don't need to own an hotel. All I need to do is to go to all those hotels and tell them, my friends or my people are coming. They will lodge in your hotel. I'll convince them to lodge in your hotel. And then there is a particular hotel that a family used to visit whenever they step into Lagos. What I did was to walk into that hotel, met with the manager. I've got this couple. Anytime they're coming to Lagos, I've convinced them to use your hotel. And they agree to my offer. And if I want to do business, I will have be making money from that. Per room, because it was a room and a parlor, they don't stay in just a single room. They use a room and a parlor, like a suite. And officially, it's about 50,000 naira per night. I was able to bargain and convince my friend to take 25,000 naira because they were going to be coming regularly. My friend agreed. What is that implication? If I wanted to make money, because there are not people I can make money on. If I wanted to make money, I would have been making 25,000 on every visit for not doing anything, just recommending a space for them. It's an opportunity that somebody needs to think about. So it's a demand that you pay attention to. What are the things that people are asking for? What are the things that people are demanding for? That's very important. I'll run because of time. The next thing you must pay attention to is to sell what is demanded for, not just what you like. Sell what is demanded for, not just what you like. Sell. It is not what you like. Okay, let's say you like tie, red tie. It is not about what you like. It's about what are the things that people are asking for. That's what you give consideration to. And that's very, very important. Let me move. A concept of major and minor. Start with what is selling to achieve your vision and passion. Now, sometimes your major vision is to do transportation business. That's major. I want to be importing cars. That's major, right? That's your own vision. I want to be in transportation business or car business. That's what is major to you. I want to own a supermarket. That's major to you. I read about Dangote, and I understand that what you see today started from minor. It was selling household items from shops. You would think that they just started boom, but he started by selling this unit, that unit. That was a minor startup for him. Somebody is thinking, if only I can have a big shop, I will do business. Can I submit to you? You can't have a big shop. Because you need capacity to handle a big shop. If God gives some of you a big shop, God forbid that you will die before time. Because it will require a lot of headache. It's a lot of work to manage a big shop. So you start from something that may not be the main thing. Let me give you practical experience. Something happened in 2020 during COVID. All of you know COVID, right? And because you may not know, there is always something, let me say this, there is always something that God has given to you that you are not giving attention to. There is nobody that does not have something. God has given something to you. The only thing is that you are not placing value on it. You are not attaching any value to it. And because you are not attaching value to it, it's not delivering value to you. You think, what is this thing all about? It's nothing. Do you know everything around you is connected to money? Everything. You know all these things. People rent anything. The only thing they don't rent is the breath that you breathe. If it is possible, they will even rent that breath. Please, can you rent your breath for me for 1 hour? And I'll pay you for it. People rent fathers and mothers. You understand? Oh, you have not heard it before? They rent human beings. Go to what do they call it now? The courts. You don't be deceived though. I say, where is the father of the bride? The man was where Agbada. That Agbada they gave him. He is not related to them. Now, we went to Ikoyi registry. There are sandpipe people there. When you see them, you of course you meet them there. What are they asking you? Fathers? Fathers? Mothers? They are there. In case you want to borrow father, we are here. They can do 10 in a day. Borrowed father. They will do one, do the other. In 10 days, somebody is smiling with 50,000 naira. Meanwhile, the real father is hungry somewhere. That's a terrible world that we live. So, what happened is everything around you, there is something that is connected to it that has to do with money. So during COVID, everything stopped, came to a standstill. So I was asking the Lord, what shall we do? Because life must continue. What do I do from here? So I discovered we've got this vehicle. I tell you, there is something we call stretch logistics that I created. It was during COVID, I created stretch logistics. I entered into logistics business. It was not major, it was minor. The stretch logistics was just a minor. I went to design the name, the logo, and then I started shouting, stretch logistics. I can help you move your loads. Because I discovered that there's a bus that was available that was not designed to be moving loads. It was actually to move equipment around when it's needed. So I found out this bus was lying down, not doing anything. So I created trade logistics. Guess what? I printed banners and I put it outside and all of those things. I went to put the bus outside and put on it for hire. Before I knew it, somebody within the vicinity saw it and called. Oh, is it available? Yes. Every 2 days, he was using the bus. 10,000 naira per trip. Every 2 days. And it's just from this distance to this distance. Every 2 days. It was not major for me. It was minor. So that's why you understand the concept of major. The major thing was not yielding at that time. COVID has put it on a hold. So you have to go for the option of the minor. What do I have at my disposal that can be a minor way to generate income? Because business is about generating income. And from that income, you make profit. So somebody is asking, what exactly do I have around me that I can also use as a minor source of generating value and income? Sometimes you have extra shoes that you are not using on regular basis. I hope you know you can rent shoes out. But if I want to do logistics, I've seen the market. That's what it is. Just because I don't want to venture into it. The market has been open. I actually was ready to offer my car for Uber. Not the regular Uber. To be moving people from one bus to the other. Just to make sure that what you have is not just lying down. How would you have a car and it's not used for anything, and then you are complaining that you don't have money? Then there's a problem. So business is all about identifying a problem and finding a solution for it. And it works anywhere. Before 2019, 2018, thereabout, we used to live in an environment where before you get to bank, you will spend almost 500 naira. The nearest bank. To go and come back, you'll be thinking about 800 naira. And then we discovered, okay, this is an opportunity for us. That's how we started the POS business. Not in the shop. Because somebody is thinking, I need to rent a shop, I need to buy the chair, I need to buy the table, so I need 500,000 to start the business. That's a big lie of the devil. You don't need all of those things. Guess what? I did something and I got about 80,000. That's all we started with. Right there in the house. Because it was a new area that everybody coming to that space needed cash. And we started to do. So that's why I tell you, sometimes some of you is looking at it. I can do anything as long as I'm not going to go beg. Anything is sellable. Anything. So we started POS business. So when someone say I do POS, forget it. That one I've done it before. It's no big deal. But do you read anything on my face that I've done it before? If I have the opportunity right now, I'll still do it again. Consider the concept of major and minor. That time, the POS is not the major. It was just a minor opportunity for us to create something, and then identify your target audience. Discover your audience. Who do you want to serve? Whatever it is that you do, find out, who do I want to serve? So it's either you want to sell something or you want to provide a service. One of the questions you must ask and answer is, who do I want to serve? Who are the people I want to sell to? This is to help you discover how to make money faster and quicker. So you don't just go into a business and do business because everybody is doing business. You first of all sit down and ask yourself, who do I want to sell to? Who are the people? Because you must answer this question. If you don't answer it, some people will query. You just be discovering that because you have products and you are trying to talk to wrong set of people. So your kind of product that you're offering will determine the kind of people that you should be talking to. So there's a set of people we called HNI. HNI means high net worth individual. They are big people, rich people. They have the money. They can afford So many things. When I told you about furniture worth 2 million naira, I think somebody that is hungry is going to be going to furniture of 2 million naira. It's somebody who has eaten well. I remember my first furniture. How many of you know Ojuri? Oh, some of you don't know Ojuri. You don't know Ojuri. Railway, where the railway passes. If you live around where I live, you have some set of people there. They are bookies. They sell second-hand stuff on Ojuri. Because you can't go to the normal furniture shop to go and buy furniture. You go to that place to buy. Because it's cheaper there. The only thing is that by the time you sit on that chair for 2 months, you know what they call rocking chair? Then your furniture will become a rocking. By the time you sit on it, you say you know definitely that the wood they used to construct this thing, they know it must not last for more than 1 month. Because you have to go back to buy another one. So there are people called high net worth individual. If what you are selling is something that will appeal to them, you need to know. And it's the value that will determine that. There are some set of people, they call them the masses. The general people. So I'll tell you how it works. So what you are selling, the question is this. The service you are providing, is it supposed to be for the high net worth individual or for everybody? If you are going to be targeting everybody, it must be something that we refer to as fast-moving consumer goods. What everybody is looking for. Everybody wants to eat. Even though the rich wants to eat, but you need to understand that the kind of food that the rich wants to eat is not the same kind of food that the poor will want to eat. So if you want to even sell food, you need to ask yourself, this food, who do I want to sell to? Do I want to sell to the rich or to the masses? That answer to that question will determine how you will present the food, how you will prepare the food, how you will package the food, so you won't sell like the people under this bridge is selling. That will inform so many things. Your product or service will determine the kind of audience you will attract. So if you want to sell to everybody, and it's easier to make money, it's not difficult. So if you have something of value that only the rich can afford, you don't need to bother yourself selling to everybody. For example, those who are into real estate, you know everybody is into real estate, but there are certain people who have segregated themselves and position themselves. They call themselves, we only sell luxury. We're not building house for everybody. Government can be selling mass, what do they call it now? Selling to build house for the mass. Well, they're not building for the mass. Because their own building, when they are selling, each of the apartment is about 100 million. It's not for the masses. Guess what? There are individuals who will prefer that. You go to a place like Banana Island, a plot of land, over $500 million. Just a plot. And people are buying. So if you want to sell that kind of things, you know you can't be selling to somebody on the street. The person who will buy, now look at this, the person who will buy any product, and let me make this clear to you. Anything that you sell that is crossing about 100,000 naira to buy, be rest assured that the person who can afford to buy that is not going to be on the streets. Most of the time, anybody who can afford to spend 100,000 naira to buy an item, you can be rest assured that you will not find that person on the street. So if you go on the street to be marketing and telling people on the street, I have this product, they will look at it and say, oh, beautiful, powerful. Just like I told somebody, you are posting something on your platform, and everybody on your platform are your family members. And the only feedback you are getting is, sis, you are doing well. Fantastic. Sis, oil day your head. Is that what you want to eat? I know there's all on my head. Excuse me, can you give me money in exchange for what I'm selling. And so, I'll tell you what I do. You will hardly see me post on my personal status. Because the people there are not the people who can buy what I want to sell. I don't want somebody encouraging me. I will encourage already. I've encouraged myself in the Lord. And somebody who can say, how much is it? How much is it? Can you send to me or can I come and see? So you find where they are. And they are not everywhere. So let me use, unfortunately the person is not here. I was like, well, I've loved her to hear this. So I was asking, how come, what about what you do? And I'm going to make it easy. Because you don't need to do anything substantially fantastic. Just do the normal thing that everybody's doing. The only thing is you redesign and repackage it. The same thing everybody. Food is food. It's the same food. It's the rice that is cooked in Sweet Sensation. Is it from the rice that is cooked under the bridge? It's the same rice. Same rice. It's the same pepper. It's the same pepper they used to cook there. It's the same pepper they used to cook here. Same pepper. It's the same groundnut oil. Same Maggi. There's nothing that is different. The only thing is the way they have packaged it. You know, somebody will dish. Have you seen where they dish rice? Looking at the picture, you feel like, what? I want to eat this rice. Just the picture. By the time they package it, the way they will put it in the plates, I say, excuse me, don't make it too difficult. It's just to eat rice. Let's forget this packaging. But that's what they're selling. They make it look attractive to you. So somebody is into dry cleaning. The same cloth that somebody wash and pay 100 naira for, somebody is charging 500 naira for the same cloth. Guess what? The same soap, the same detergent that the person of 100,000 is using to wash, the same soap that the person of 500 will use to wash. Same. And let me shock you. Would you believe also that the person who is charging 500 naira is going to bring that cloth to the person who is charging 100 naira to wash? Have you thought about it? The person who is collecting 500 naira does not even wash. He gives to the person who is charging 100 naira. Because of the way he has been able to. Number one, he has identified his kind of audience. The people I want to target and sell to, they are big people, rich people. So I said to the person, I said, and let me also explain this to you, is this. If you want to sell to the high net worth individual, you have to make yourself think like them, appear like them, reason like them. So if they ask you, how much does it cost? And then you are saying, anything, sir. What that means is that you have ridiculously reduced yourself to nothing. They will understand that you are not proud. You are trying to be gentle and lowly and to be humble. They will understand. But they will pay you anything. They will pay you anything. If you say anything, they pay you anything. So I said to the person, do you have a price list? He says, get your price list together. Put it on your document. Leave the poor. Go to the rich and market the same thing to them. It's the same dry cleaning. Oh. I know dry cleaning outfits that are making money on a daily basis. Have you thought about it? Who dry cleans for the governor of Ogun State? Have you thought about it? Do you think he washes by himself? Have you thought about it? Somebody is taking care of his wares. So I said, package your letterhead, put your price list there, and go to the places where the rich people are. The good thing is that what the poor will give you in 1 month, you can make from the rich in 1 day. So you tell them, this not for you to be humble. Let me tell you how humility works when it comes to doing business. Sir, this thing works by my price lists. And they can see that you have a price list. This worth 500,000 naira, but I want to make you my customer. Pay 300,000 naira. In the real sense of it, if they pay you 150, you are fantastically good. That's how to deal with the rich. But if you want to market the poor, there's something that you must pay attention to. You must drive with volume. If you want to make it great, and your poor people are your target, you must sell in volume. That's the only way to rise. What do you think? How much is Dangote noodles? All those noodles. Or you think Dangote is making money from just selling 1, 2? It's a mass. So I gave an analysis about a particular product. There's this product, it's a chewing gum. It's about 500 naira now. It used to be 200. I think it's about 500 naira. So, not everybody can afford to buy chewing gum of 500 naira. What for? Is it not to chewing something? So, they thought to themselves, it takes somebody who has been doing well to buy 500. So they went down and produced a smaller pack. You know how many chewing gum is in that pack? Do you know how many? Just 2. And that's about 50 naira or 100 naira. You know their target? The masses. 50 naira, 100 naira. You know where the secret lies? They are dealing with volume. Because it's a big market. Let's assume that they are selling for 100 naira and they're able to sell to 1 million people in 1 month. How much is that? Huh? How much is that? 100 naira to 1 million people. That's 100 million. If they do that consistently for 1 year, how much is that? That's 1.2 billion. Just an item that is cheap, but they are dealing with large numbers of people. So if you are going to sell cheap to the poor, you must capture large number. That's very important. I may not be able to explore all of this. So sell, target your audience, identify your target audience. In order to attract an audience, you must think and reason like one. I've told you that. To sell to the masses, you must be affordable and do volume. That's very important. How to sell to kings. Develop your capacity to attract kings. I was having this conversation in the course of the week, and I discovered that the problem that some of us have is that we're doing business at a low class level. I know you do business, but the level we're doing business is at a low level. When the Bible is talking about the king will come to the brightness of a rising, you need to check that scripture. How can this scripture be translated into my practical living? So to command the attention of kings, and let me say this to you, the real place where you get money from. Pay attention. You are dealing with the poor. Deal with large numbers. You want to deal with the kings, you must do everything possible to position yourself. Sharpen the edge of your sword. If you are going to attract the kings, you must do well. Do business well. For a king to visit your shop, what do you need to do? Put in place. For kings to visit your shop, step out, hang out with the king's subject. Now, let me tell you the secret. Don't worry yourself. Somebody says, how will I connect with the king? I don't even know the king anywhere. And when I mean king now, I'm not talking about the king who has a crown. I'm talking about those who are in high positions. So I don't know the king. I don't know anybody. You don't need to know the king. You know who you need to know? The king's subjects. Don't bother yourself knowing the king. Find everything possible to know the king's subjects. And there are ways to do it. This is a secret I'm sharing with you. Whatever it is that you are selling, let the king's subject have a taste of it. Because there are decisions that the king will make without the king's subject. If the king's subjects have a good experience of what you are selling, he will tell the king about the product that you have offered to him. Because most of the time, the kings will not have all the time to be going online to search for anything. You capture the king's subject. From the king's subject, you will get the king. And once you get the king, you are made. So I said to myself, who does the furniture that your Ooni of Ife is sitting on? Somebody produced that furniture. And you can be rest assured, the person cannot be poor. Position yourself. Some of us are too awkward. The way you are doing business. Clean up yourself. Clean up your space. Whatever it is that you're doing, do it well. Whatever your hands find to do, do it with all your heart. The gift of a man will make room for him. Make him to stand in the presence of kings. Whatever it is that you are doing, and I'm challenging all of you. See, the mentality is that I'm in Abeokuta. I don't need to worry myself. I can do it anyhow. Excuse me. There are people here who are looking for those who want to offer quality services. If you can step into it, you do something that different from everybody. We are talking about everybody opens late. You open faster than everybody. Let somebody come into your space and have a different experience and ask himself or herself, am I still in Abeokuta? Am I outside Abeokuta? I say, excuse me, sir, you are in Abeokuta. You know the regular, what do they call this? Where they watch matches? Viewing centers. What is the regular viewing centers that you think about? Put planks together and arrange benches. That's what everybody knows to be a viewing center. So you create something different from every other person. Put these chairs there. It's a viewing center. Put this cushion chair there. Even if you don't have money for AC, put fans there. Make the place conducive. Put lights there. Put screen there. You don't need to go and buy big screen. Put all these screens there. And let me tell you, these things are not expensive. You don't need to go and buy brand new TV to do it. Get a clean Tokumbo TV. Connect everything. Make the place conducive. You know what? Out there, everybody's charging 100 naira. You charge your own 300. People will rush. They prefer to come and stay where everything is looking cozy and comfortable. Especially when I put AC there. Now create another experience where you have a TV, a projector screen. Big projector screen. This one is not for everybody. For you to access that place is 500 naira. And guess what? They will beg to enter. As a matter of fact, they will come in with their girlfriend. And then you now serve them popcorn to come and watch ball. Other people are struggling to collect 100 naira. I'm telling you how to attract quality people. Do it differently from the way everybody is doing it. They say they won't pay. Who told you they won't pay? Have you tried it and they did not pay? They say they won't pay. That's a big lie. Somebody is running a conference, and to access that conference is 750,000 naira. Go there, the whole place will be filled. So you are saying they won't pay. You have not done what it requires for them to pay. Same products, presented in a better way. Let me close from. Step out of your comfort zone. Be loud. For some of you, you need to come out. Come out. All the choco business you are doing. Come out. Come out of your corner. You say the business. He says, it's only my sister that knows. And your sister has never bought anything from you. The only thing your sister have done is to say, oh, the Fumini Kini and my friend next week. That's what your sister have done to you. And your business cannot thrive on that. Step out. Be loud. Be bold. Be confident. Be proud. If I can put it, I'll tell you, be arrogant. Be arrogant. Somebody said, I'm the highest paid speaker in the whole of Africa. At that time, I know Oga, when he said it, I said, Oga, this is not be true. This is the way they talk. I don't say no be true. Because no be you be the highest paid. And he comes say, I'm the highest paid. And somebody says, this product, you can't find it in any other place. That's why I love people for. They'll tell you, Oga, I'm the sole importer. This one, now me, they bring and enter. You won't see it. If you see them, now me supply them. They are too confident of themselves. In my mind, I say, oh God, forget this thing. Be bold. If you are selling pepper, sell it with confidence, with boldness. Come out. Let the world see this thing you are doing. He says, nobody is buying from it. They won't buy from you because they don't know that you are even selling it. And I've said it before. You don't just stay with your status. This status post that all of you are doing. I will sit and love it. I will put emoji there. But that emoji will not translate into bank account. It won't convert it into your bank account. Get out. And go out of your space. Let the people know that this is what you are doing. And the people, can I submit to you? Most of the time, people will pay you more. And not people within your network. They're outside your network. They're the people you don't know. So go all out. Be excellent. Offer quality services and products. Very important. Have you learned something today?